Adventures. I'm Renee.
And I'm Danny.
Today we're here at Magic Kingdom. It's a nice hot Friday evening, and for today's video our plan just includes testing out Genie Plus for you guys for the very first time. This is our first time using it, so we thought, hey, let's give it a go. So it's about 6:33 here. The park today is open until about 11 p.m. So we're excited to kind of test out our theory to see how many rides we can get on today. So make sure you guys stay tuned.
So a little background on Genie Plus, if you don't know, is it basically costs $15 and it allows you to book pretty much any ride except the main rides here. So here you can't go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. That's a separate price called an individual lightning lane. I think it costs like $12 or something. The basic gist of Genie Plus is that you can book one attraction at a time for up to 2 attractions, I believe.
One other quick thing about Genie Plus is that there's something called the 120-minute rule, or 2 hours. So basically it's if you have 2 lightning lanes booked, you have to wait at least 2 hours until you book an additional one. So that's kind of one of the rules around with the lightning lane process, but basically it flows pretty well. After you tap into one and then you can book the other one. So a good tip is to kind of try to either set an alarm or a timer, just so that as soon as those 2 hours roll around, you can definitely book ahead in the next one.
So we were able to book a lightning lane on Genie Plus earlier in the day. So our first lightning lane is Big Thunder Mountain. Our time is 6:05 to 7:05. It's now 6:37 right now. So we're probably gonna go hop on it right now, and we'll let you guys know. So the standby wait time for Big Thunder is right now 45 minutes. So I'd say we did a pretty good job on our first lightning lane because we're saving 45 minutes. We'll see how much time it actually adds up to be by the end of the day.
Seat the lanes inside the train, and be sure to watch your kids. If any of you folks are wearing hats and glasses, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
So that was a ride on Big Thunder.
So much fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun. We only waited 5 minutes with the lightning lane, so overall we probably saved 40 minutes. So I'd say it was worth it so far. So our next lightning lane purchase is Haunted Mansion, and that is, our arrival time is in between 7:15 and 8:15. It's now 6:56 right now, so we're gonna head on over there. One thing, we tried to book our next lightning lane, but they won't let us book it until 7:13. So probably while we're in line for Haunted Mansion is when we'll book our next. So we'll let you guys know which one we book.
Stay tuned. Alrighty, so the time came to finally book our second lightning lane. So we decided to book the Splash Mountain one, and the return time is between 9:25 and 10:25 p.m. So far I think we're getting pretty lucky with the lightning lanes. Just a matter of continuing to check the wait times and just seeing what's available, and we're going from there. So stay tuned.
And so like we said before, our arrival time for the Haunted Mansion is in between 7:15 and 8:15, and so it's 7:22 now, and we are getting in line. So the standby time is currently 45 minutes, so we're saving another 45 minutes. So that was a ride on Haunted Mansion. I'm not sure how the footage came in. It was obviously really dark in there, so we'll see. But full disclosure, last time I went on this ride, I completely just fell asleep, honestly. But I was really tired. It was like a long day, so. Yes. But I gave it a chance this time, and I did like it. It's a fun ride. It's very immersive. I wouldn't say it's scary. It might be scary for like little kids or something, but I had a fun time.
Yeah, it was really fun. I have to say, it actually was kind of long. Like, I feel like from the first time we rode it until now, like, I think it was like a little bit long. Like, it was probably about like at least like a minute 20, a minute 30 almost. But overall, it's really cool. Plus, I mean, it's air conditioned, so it's a nice, especially on a hot day like today, to just kind of go in there and just kind of relax and be in the AC. So overall, I mean, so far we're doing pretty good on time. I mean, it's only 7:45 and we've ridden 2 rides on Lightning Lane, so I'm gonna say we're doing pretty good so far.
There's nothing better than a Disney duck, other than Donald. And there's also this little rabbit over here. How cool is that? It's not often that you see bunnies this close and personal in Disney. So we actually got a little hungry, so we booked reservations at Skipper Canteen at 8:20. So we'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, we checked in early, so let's see if we get lucky with an early dinner seating.
So we just got done at Skipper Canteen, and as you can hear right now, the fireworks are going off. So we're trying to make our best effort to give our review before we run over to try to go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So for my drink, I got the Tampa Bay Brewing Old Elephant IPA. This drink, it basically tasted like any typical IPA that you can find anywhere. So I wouldn't really recommend that drink. I would give it a 7.2 out of 10.
I decided to get the Skipper Sangria, which is basically red wine blended with juices, spices, and fruit. Overall, like, I mean, it wasn't my favorite sangria. I've tasted a good amount of sangrias, and this was just like, okay. It tasted more like on like it was very heavy on the plums. Like, you could taste the red wine, but there just wasn't really that much sustenance to it. So I would say my overall rating of that sangria was like a 7.1 out of 10.
Yeah, unless you really like plums, you're not gonna like that one.
Yeah.
Entree, I got the hearty hard char suey pork. So it wasn't that good, honestly. It was kind of basic, and then like, wow, those fireworks were laughing on here. It was like too sweet for me, honestly. I like my pork more on like the savory side, but it was like super sweet. I give it like a 6.8 out of 10.
I decided to get the Senegali style short rib, which was basically beer spiced short rib, sweet potato silk with sauteed greens and cucumber and the root vegetable salt. My entree was very good. Like, I was actually pleasantly surprised. Like, it tasted very fresh. Everything was really balanced. It was actually a pretty good portion. So I think for my overall rating for that dish was probably about like a 7.9 out of 10.
Yeah, get what you got. Not what I got.
Definitely.
So now we are gonna go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Right now, the standby entrance is 45 minutes. The fireworks just ended, so it's kind of a shorter wait time right now. So we'll let you know how long it really takes.
Best time to come.
And we are about to get on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So we only waited 24 minutes. The posted wait time was 45 minutes. So I would say it was worth not purchasing the individual lightning lane, because that was $12 a person. I mean, if you have, you know, 4 people, that adds up to like $48. So on a day like today, you don't need to purchase it. So we kind of just got lucky. So just ride the main attractions at nighttime.
Yeah, and the best part is that we got row 1 again. So sometimes you just have to get lucky. actually able to go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It was amazing, as always. 100% love that ride. So fun, right? You know, we actually got really lucky because it was posted at a 45-minute wait after the fireworks, but when we actually looked at the time that we got in line, plus the time that we actually rode the ride, it was only about like 25 minutes or so, which is nothing. And as you guys know, like you can purchase the individual late lane for $12 for the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, just because it's one of like the popular rides and it's not included in the regular Genie Plus. So I mean, for us, like we actually lucked out because we didn't spend the $12. We decided to like wait until the appropriate time to do so, which I think for us worked out really well. So super happy that we got to do that. But our next adventure is actually going over to our next lightning lane, which is Splash Mountain. It's about 9:51, so our Splash Mountain window is between about like 9:25 and 10:25. So I'm just hoping we don't get to it. That's because we did not come prepared. We don't have any ponchos or anything, so let's hope for the best.
So apparently Splash Mountain is down right now. So our window has passed for our Genie Plus Lightning Lane. So apparently now we can go on select experiences with Lightning Lane. So it doesn't include some of the main experiences like Space Mountain,
Seven Dwarfs, Peter Pan,
or even Meet Mickey. So pretty much there's a lot of experiences that you can't do, but the one that you can do is Big Thunder Mountain. So we're gonna go on that, but we already recorded that one earlier, so we're not gonna record it again for you guys. But we are gonna try to either meet Mickey or go on Space Mountain or both after this attraction. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Alrighty, so we're getting ready to end our night here at Magic Kingdom. So as you guys know, today's vlog was just all about testing out the Genie Plus and the lightning lanes for you guys. So I mean, overall, like as you remember, we started our park day here at like around a little bit after 6, and the park closed today here at 11 p.m. So I mean, looking back on our experience, we only got to do like about 3 rides we had like named, right? So I mean, it was okay, to say the least. Like I think like after we evaluated our experience on the rides that we got to do, plus just kind of looking at the trajectory of like the amount of hours that we had, like we think that overall it'd probably be better to use Lightning Lane if you had like at least like about 8 hours of experience or so, just because that way you kind of have more flexibility with like the experiences that you have, like the times you're able to choose. Like it just kind of made that a little bit more flowy, so to speak. So for our purposes, like it didn't work out that well because we only got a chance to do like 3 rides, and then Splash Mountain did not run as expected, so luckily we were able to change our experience to a different ride. But I mean,
we already went on it, so it wasn't, it's not, I mean, the whole reason we even booked that experience in the first place is because we didn't go on it already in the day. So I mean, that's the one thing that sucks, is that they don't have that many options if your ride is canceled.
Exactly. So I mean, like either way, we did what we could based off of what we had, and we even tried to attempt like book other Lightning Lane experiences, but there wasn't anything available. We even tried to meet Mickey, and that didn't really work out that well because apparently his last showing is at 10:30. So we tried our best, but I think overall, like I mean, if you definitely want to get the Lightning Lane and the Genie Plus, like probably book at least like 8 hours, bank on at least 8 hours of a park experience, right?
Yeah, and it'll definitely be worth it for if you're there for 8 hours. The thing we ran into is like, because like a short period of time, also you run into the problem that maybe your one Lightning Lane booking is like on the opposite side of the park. So like you might book one, and then after that, then you have to walk all the way to the other side of the park, and like that's kind of like a problem if it's like a short period of time. But if you're here the whole day, I definitely think it's worth it because it's better if you're planning ahead. And you know, the whole objective of Genie Plus is to save time. So however you think you can save time, if you can cut down on a wait time that's originally 60 minutes and you can get it down, get a Lightning Lane, and now it's like 5 minutes, like definitely do that.
Overall though, like, I mean, we still had a great time. I mean, it's Magic Kingdom, it's a Friday night, the park's open till 11 p.m. So I mean, come on, it's still a fun time overall. But yeah, either way, I mean, like I hope you guys enjoyed our adventure for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and always remember to keep your adventures endless.